Hi, this is my final reflection for my college experience. Um, what made me want to become a teacher, and how do I feel at this point in my journey? I would say that I've wanted to be a teacher since I was in high school, and I used to always tell people I would be a math teacher because I really enjoyed math in high school. Um, I I'm going to be teaching 8th grade English language arts, so I'm super excited about that. I love both reading and writing, and I love all the subjects. I'm a 4 through 8 core major, so I'm flexible. I can do either or. Um, at this part of my journey, how do I feel? I would say I feel accomplished. I feel like it's kind of surreal that I'm going to be a teacher and that I'm almost done with college because I feel like I've been here for so long. It definitely feels different. I've had ups and downs throughout my whole college experience, and I feel so relieved to finally reach this point. And I'm so grateful that I'm going to be graduating next week. Some big takeaways from student teaching. I would say the biggest takeaway is to come in with a positive attitude, to smile even if you're not smiling on the inside. There's going to be good days and hard days, but I don't want to say don't show emotion, but have a positive attitude and have a positive outlook on the day and how every day's a new start. I think that's so important that the kids know about you, is that you're going to start every day as a new day and not carry things from yesterday into the today and hold grudges and things like that. I think you should always hold your expectations, but don't expect a child to make the same mistake that they've made before if you come in with a fresh mindset. I think what went well was building relationships with the students. I think that they are so easy to get along with and converse with. I think these students are so smart and they have a lot to say. I'm a listener, so it's easy to listen to them talk and to hear what they have to say. And then I just give my feedback, or I'll converse with them, for example, like at lunch or at recess or in the halls during transitions or in the mornings. I think that what didn't go so well would just be like the classroom management. I would have to ask the students two or three times to get on task or to line up or to stop talking, and I think that that's one of the areas I could see professional development in, is to work on my classroom management. What have I learned about children? I've learned that they are very friendly. They love to talk. They want to tell you about their day. They want to, well, most of them. Some of them are quiet. Some of them will always be quiet. But I would say I've learned that children are growing, and most of them honestly have been excited to be here and excited to learn. What have I learned about teaching? I have learned that it is so important to have a backup plan. You can have all these great lesson plans, but prepare for something to go wrong or for an adjustment to be made, because I have taught lessons for first period that I have adjusted for second period and third period and fourth period based on the different students' needs and what I see that works and doesn't work. I think I've learned that for teaching you just have to be flexible. What have I learned about learning? I would say I've learned that learning is going to happen every day, not just for the students, but for myself as well. I think that learning is so important, and it's a great thing to do. I think if you have a positive attitude about learning, school is so much more enjoyable. And if you make learning fun, they're going to pay attention and be engaged and get something out of your class. What are my strengths? I would say my strengths would probably be my planning. Like, I can make a really good plan. Doesn't mean that it'll always work or follow through. Sometimes you need to make adjustments, but I have a pretty clear understanding of how to write a lesson plan and what the students' needs are to write my lesson plan. I think also one of my strengths, like I said before, is just the student behavior, teacher rapport. Like, I can converse with the student in an academic way and still have the class engaged? Where do I see myself in 5 years, 10 years, beyond? So it is a dream of mine to go back to school, continue my education, get my master's eventually, but I would like to have an art degree or get like a art focused degree. It's also one of my dreams to study abroad and to go out of the country. I would love to learn a new language. I think 5-year goal would be to go back to school to start my master's degree. I want to establish myself as a teacher and have a classroom, build my classroom management, build relationships and all those things before I go back to school, and kind of not ease myself into school, but focus on school, focus on my new job, focus on my students versus focusing on school and teaching like I've been doing for the past 4 years. 10 years, I would say I've graduated with my master's degree and I am either teaching art or teaching another subject I'm certified to teach in. I see myself being a teacher for a while. I don't have a desire to necessarily change professions in 10 years, 20 years, but I definitely have an open mind about education. I know there's different positions, different things you can do in education if I wanted to further my roles, but I'm looking forward to being my own teacher. I can't believe it's finally here, and I've come a long way. I've had so many ups and downs these past 2 years, and I don't just mean in school, I mean outside of school, and it's been hard to focus on my schoolwork, but as far as teaching goes, you have to leave it at the door when you come in and just have a positive attitude, and I think that's really helped, honestly, because I feel like school is a safe space, and it's good to be happy. It's a great place to be. I love that I get this opportunity and not distraction, but like a focus. I can put my attention and my focus and everything into being a teacher, and that has helped me, and I'm so grateful. Thank you. I had fun in your class. I also really appreciate the way that you, whenever you sent out your reminders about the suggested course calendar, you were very clear that it's a suggestion, you don't have to follow it, and I felt like you did a really good job making me feel like it's gonna be okay and like I can do it when I do it, and I really enjoyed this online class. I think it was amazing, and everything is so structured and it was easy to follow, so thank you so much, and have a great rest of your year. Merry Christmas.